The Minnesota Vikings love them some tight ends. Over the last couple seasons, they have led the league in multiple tight end usage, but with Kevin O'Connell coming in and taking his talents from the Rams, the Vikings are probably going to use a lot more 11 personnel this year. So that's one running back, one tight end, three wide receivers, and the days of the multiple tight ends probably going by the wayside for the Vikings, especially since Tyler Gronklin signed with the Jets, as well as they didn't bring back Chris Herndon. I'm really good at talking. But now the tight end focus is all on Irv Smith Jr. because looking at the Rams offense, Tyler Higbee, even though it's a wide receiver driven offense, Tyler Higbee is still top 10-ish tight end in the league. He does very well in that offense. And also Wes Phillips, remember, coached tight ends last season, and now he's the Vikings offensive coordinator. So Irv Smith, it all comes down to him, man. And we've been waiting for Irv Smith to launch. We've been waiting for him to ascend, become a top 10, maybe even top 5 tight end. He has that talent. He has the game. He's got the name. And now he's just got to put it together. Because before, he was splitting time with Kyle Rudolph and Gronklin. And then he was splitting time with Gronklin. And then last year, he got injured with that meniscus injury right after the final preseason game, right before the season. So Irv now has a massive opportunity, man. He has a chance to be the true sole tight end one, and with Jefferson and Thielen getting so much attention, he could have a lot of opportunities for work underneath. I think Irv Smith could potentially have a double-digit touchdown season. So, yeah, it all comes down to him. And then after that, I don't want to say that the Vikings are thin in terms of depth, but who's going to step up? Now, they have a motley crew. They have a lot of guys with potential. Ben Ellison, former NDSU Bison, great blocking tight end. Came over from the Jaguars last year before he had himself a knee injury. Very solid tight end, too. Good blocker. He reminds me of, Jeff Dugan. Remember him? Pride of Maryland from back in the day. I've said this before. Whenever I played Madden, I would jack up Jeff Dugan's run blocking ranking, and he would be my blocking tight end. It would be great. And then you have Nick Muse, your company's computer guy, a 7th-round pick out of North Carolina. I think that he has a legit chance to be a great move tight end in this league. Maybe a couple years down the line, maybe he finds himself as the Vikings tight end one. Because I forgot to mention, Irv Smith is in the contract season. So if he stays healthy and plays well, guess what? He's going to get paid. Maybe not even here. Maybe somewhere else. Maybe the franchise Irv. I don't really know what's going to happen. And then you got Zach Davidson, who is a physical freak. You know, last year, 5th-round pick out of Central Missouri State Tech, whatever. His claim to fame is that he's a tight end and punter. He never got a chance to punt, and he didn't tight end very well last year either. Spent most of his time on the practice squad, but he is a physical freak now in a offense that's being coordinated by a former tight ends coach. Maybe something clicks. Maybe something gets together. And then you got Johnny Munt coming over from the Rams. Now, don't sleep on guys who just trickle over from previous coaching regimes, and because they have an inside track, because they already know how their coaches think. They already know the scheme to a degree. Of course, things will change. But Johnny Munt coming over from the Rams, last couple years, he's been a blocking, do the dirty work type tight end. I wouldn't sleep on him. Maybe he does rise up and become tight end 2 in the Vikings offense. Maybe this is a Gary Barnidge type season where all of a sudden you have this blocking tight end. Gary Barnidge, when he was at Carolina, goes to the Browns, has a 1,000-yard receiving season. Woo! That's right, man. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Just give all of these guys a chance, and we'll see what happens. Like, the only thing that we know for sure is Irv is going to be tight end 1, but the pecking order after him, it's completely wide open. Pun intended. But that's it. Let's take a look at the Vikings tight end room. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.